Hey, welcome back, YouTube. This is Polo with Polo Trading LLC, and I just wanted to give a quick update on the $100 Ark ETF challenge. It was a great week this past week, and we'll get right into some numbers soon. But for those who are new here, um, my name is Polo. I've been trading for the past 20 plus years, mostly just out of a hobby. Recently, decided to really get focused and focus on long term growth. So I started looking at ETFs because I think that's a good way to build capital while also minimizing the risk. And I realized there was a bunch of different ETFs, and some of them were like kind of choppy. Some of them were just going along with the flow. But I was like, okay, I need somebody who's going to really be serious to put my money behind. And I kept seeing this person's face, Miss Kathy Wood, the CEO, CIO of Ark Investment, and she has experience like like it's, the amount of experience she has is a rarity. And her Ark funds are some of the best funds, uh, and even highly documented, highly rewarded. And today or this past week proved why. So she has actually seven different funds, and I didn't know which one to invest in. So because they all of them are about disruptive innovation. Disruptive innovation is, long story short, innovation that impacts and concerns all of our lives and changes the way the world works. So if it's changing the way the world works, most likely she'll be investing in it. Okay. So like I said, she has seven of them. So like I don't know which one to invest in. So I'm just put $100 in each of them. That's how this is how it started. So I'm encouraging people to please join me on the $100 fun challenge. Keep track of it yourself. So again, my name's Polo. So stop sharing there. And again, I'm going to just share real briefly. You all already saw the stock of the week. I'm going to share my funds here. So this is the funds. I keep track of this every week. And right now, I think almost all of them are sitting at all time highs. I think all of these are sitting at all time highs. This is week 17, so I started this back in August 9th to be exact. Or August 10th is when the investments were made, August 10th. And yeah, all time highs. So we can see that Ark F um, is now at 46.90 per share. So my $100 is now $127. Arc G at $79 a share now is from $100 to $146. Arc K started out at it was, I think it was $100 a share almost, or no, $81 a share, and now it's at $111 a share. Where my $100 is now $137. Arc Q $69, almost $70 a share, now 131. Arc W um, is now at 134, right at 134. Uh, the Israel was is at 27.82 right now, and so my investment is now at 109. So not that much, right? So this also on the real, like this one is decent, right? If I was actually in the process of exchanging or trading, so right now this is an investment, right? Investment is long term. If I was actually trading, I probably wouldn't have held on to Israel. I probably would have just spread that out among some of the other ones. I would have seen which ones were doing the best over the last 3 months, and then take that money out and put it somewhere else, right? Because it's not really growing, but it's growing. So again, like I rather, and it went up, it increased pretty much. It went from like 104, almost 105 to almost 110. So that's good in 1 week. That's good. Print, the print ETF is now at $28.83 a share, which came to $128 after my 100. So again, that's great. And listen, I started out at $700. There's seven of them. Started out at 700. We are now at $916.29. We broke the $900 mark. I'm so excited about that. Um, and again, like it's been some amazing climbs. Like it's been consistent almost every week. And this is how I've set up my portfolios to see, right? The return on investment, a 30% return on investment already. And let's see here. Basically in a few months, right? Excuse me. In a few months, return on investment, 30%. Like tell me I'm gonna get 30% on my money. Here you go. Here you go, right? And it's not so now here's the peak this right. This isn't the biggest week, but it also has been constantly growing and constantly climbing as well. So from week to week, right? Week to week, it actually has grown 46 more dollars, right? So that's one thing I do keep track of saying like just how is it going, like how is it happening. So we did have a rough week. What week was this? I can't even tell, but we had a rough week. Um, week 13. I mean, shucks, week. So this is talking about the psychology, right? Week 11, week 12, week 13. Those are some rough weeks. But oh boy, like they come back. Like they came back week 14. Was when week 15 wasn't that bad. But yeah, so that's amazing. So of course, now look at like, okay, who increased the most? Who increased the most? Well, let's see, like those are some great company. Like again, because the way these actually work is that you have certain funds that do fairly well. They keep track. They even out. So we have here. This is the week, right? This is Ark K. Okay, Ark K did the best out of all of the different ETFs. Ark K increased the most by the amount and the percentage. So 1 week ago, the amount was only at 106.44, and now is at we at 111.87, which it increased by 5.2%, more than $5 per share. So and there's actually really a lot of this happened like on the last day, but over the week it was incredible. See, it was relatively consistent. But then if you look over just the past month, you see is at the 17% increase. So I like to go and look at, okay, well, which stock is doing really well, and it ain't hard to tell. Like a lot of the stocks are doing well, a lot of them are. But listen here, this Tesla is a beast. I've already made a video on Tesla. I already made a video on why I think Tesla is a damn good investment. Okay, you can take a look. I'm telling you, this is Tesla is the real deal. Everyone keeps giving it higher ratings. Almost everybody keeps giving saying like is not being valued where it should be. Hop on this. It's still not too late. I promise you. I promise you. And here's the thing. Like they have 2 million shares in Tesla. 2 million. And it is worth, look at this. Look at this. One comma, two comma, three commas. $1 billion invested in Tesla from this one holding. I do believe like Tesla is part of some of the other ETFs, if I'm not mistaken. This is incredible. Okay. And like I said, you had several more that actually did really well this week. And they have pretty high holdings. And that's one reason I trust Kathy to say, hey, I don't know about all these companies. I'm not gonna learn all this stuff anytime soon. I'm learning, but shucks, if I can give somebody my money and I can still have some access to it and some control over it. But they are promising that, hey man, I'm gonna get you 10% in return on your investment. I'm gonna get you 20% return on your investment. I'm gonna get 30% return on your investment. Sign me up every day, all day, every day. And again, especially when we're looking at things like Teledoc, again with the fortunately with the virus still happening, Teledoc is also going up, and many others, right? So um, and when we look at Tesla, what it's been doing, again, it had one day it went up $11. In the past week, it went up $81. In the past week alone, it has gone up over $81. But look again, if we go up just a month, $174.53, 42% increase in the past month, a 42%. Let's go back to the week, 16%. Right. So again, I hope people catching this right. I don't have a huge amount of stock. I wish I had more. I wish I had more in my test. I wish I had more. Like my average cost was 430. I got it around for like, and I've actually purchased some more as well. But my total return. Like, so I don't have like my total return. I've gained 100 unrealized gain, $178 extra. So my market value, I bought around my average cost around 430. My market value is $677. This is phenomenal. They're going to keep doing well. It's not going to stop anytime soon. The electric vehicle industry is becoming is the beginning. We are still at the infant stage of the electric vehicles. And that's partially because if for those who haven't read, um, or not sorry, not read, who've seen the documentary, Who Killed the Electric Car? This was back in 2005, 2006. But I went to school for engineering. We would have solar car competitions where people would literally travel and compete for solar vehicles, right? Now I'm talking about like that's solar. Like the technology is available. It's just about mass producing it. So an electric car isn't that complicated. Like it's it's less complicated than a combustion oil driven car, right? So and there's a whole industry around the oil industry. There's going to be there are brand new industries around electric vehicles. So I'm encouraging people to go ahead, get involved, get started, get going right now. Um, so let me know. I appreciate the comments. People seem to really appreciate the video I made about some of the other investments. And I'll share those links as well. But hey, let's get this money. Okay. Let's make this money so we can make some changes in our lives and in your lives. Let's get this money so we can make changes. Okay. See you all later. Have a good week and make it happen. Peace.